It's been 10 years now. It all started with 7-Eleven, first in Norway, then Sweden, then Denmark. We work with 7-Eleven in Scandinavia, has done that for 10 years now. It's part of the Reitan Convenience Group, which is a fantastic business, 2,000 stores, more than 2,000 stores, in the Nordic markets and in the Baltic markets.
So for 7-Eleven and those stores that are also there, what are some of the things that Liquid Barcodes does with them?
Yeah, so we do the apps for the entire group. We have done loyalty. Our platform has a very strong core of loyalty in terms of stamp cards, prepaid cards, points, tiers, couponing, and a lot of gamification. We already since like 10 years ago, we started with working with 7-Eleven and some of their supplier brand partners really to try to kind of connect and engage with their consumers. And we've always had that kind of DNA of gamifying it a bit. So gamifying the promotional mechanics, the loyalty mechanics. So Scandinavia obviously was the start, but then into the Baltic markets together with Reitan Convenience, and then further south into Central Europe with Valora Retail, which is today owned by the FEMSA group. Big customer as well, 2,700 stores in total, multiple markets. And that also took us as a team into Europe. So we established also the office in Malaga in Spain, and the core team that runs all the customer operations is there now. We work with Circle K in Vietnam, one of those leading convenience retailers of the world, I would say. Exciting because it's a different market, so you get that kind of Asian perspective on doing apps, doing digital, doing loyalty. And Circle K has always been one of those retailers that has pushed the boundaries, and for us it feels also like we're together, we're building the future of loyalty. And we work with them not just in Vietnam, but also in Europe and in North America, in both the US and in Canada. It's been a very exciting journey with Circle K in North America. We see in particular on car wash, there's lots of operators that do subscription, and I think definitely that comes to other categories as well. We will see that on fountain drinks, on coffee, but probably also on food in the end. But on car wash subscription is something that has been around for a good while, not necessarily on mobile apps, but that has been our approach and something that retailers will adopt to a larger extent. The business model is fantastic, it's recurring revenue for them. It's lock-in loyalty, so if you have a subscription, why should you go anywhere else?
So when I first met the group and looked at what Liquid Barcodes did, what the immediate reaction I had was the customer engagement aspect of loyalty. In my opinion, most US retailers in the fuel business, loyalty was just discounting the fuel. This application and the mentality was, how do we engage the consumer? Effectively like the Starbucks that we own, those programs that really engage customers to a brand. So that was my overriding thought, that it's different. The other feature that blew my mind is the gamification. You know, being able to have people be attracted, use the app more often and play games, which particularly to Gen Zs and millennials and my kids, I mean, they all really want to be engaged that way. So those are kind of the early things that I said, they've got something here.
We have been working with Liquid Barcodes for many years. We actually work with them in most of our convenience countries in the Reitan group. And they have been very helpful in terms of building our customer database, in terms of the app, all the functionalities in the app. They have a lot of insights that helped us develop this. So we have been working with them closely for many years, and we're very happy with the relationship.
We've been working with Liquid Barcodes over the last couple of years. And when people talk about apps and loyalty apps, yes, it's about rewarding our customers, but we see it much more than that. We see it as a way of connecting and engaging with our customers. And really the purpose of this app is to put all of the Maxwell products and services in the palm of our customers' hands.
So one of the newer programs that Liquid Barcodes has recently released is called C-Store Pay.
C-Store Pay can be used by a retailer for anything they're doing on the store. So the car wash, in the store, at the fuel pump, so it's all integrated. The other cool thing is you could actually cross-sell and say you're using it for the pump, which you can entice a customer to go into the store to make a purchase, can again be done by the same payment method, or choose a different one. I want to use a credit card for the fuel, but I want to use ACH debit for what I'm purchasing in the store. The other thing that's really innovative and game-changing with Liquid Barcodes on C-Store Pay is how it can authenticate in seconds and turn the pump on. I think this, to me, is a real difference maker. There's a lot of other PSPs, payment service providers out there, but this one is most ideal for the customers that come to convenience stores, in my mind.
Looking into your crystal ball, what do you see for the future of Liquid Barcodes?
Oh, I see that we work with more retailers in the US market. I think that we can offer a lot to the US retailers. I think we have a long history of working with retailers for a long, long time. The fact that we have worked with 7-Eleven for a decade shows also that we have the persistency and that we are continuously innovating. I think we have a global perspective on loyalty and on apps and on digital and payments. So I think we can offer a lot of perspectives for the US retailers. So I see us working in the West Coast and in the East Coast and in the Midwest and everything.
Everything in between. That's beautiful.